Trust me, you cannot beat Pizza Hut Pizza.
You can't beat pizza, and we're in Baku. Welcome here, folks. This is Positively Glad for another Sunday night performance league. This time I didn't call it co-op like I did with Keo both races last time because I'm a fucking idiot. Right, but we are rolling here with Baku. As we said, 5 minutes was the exact time. We are back. Now, I am once again joined by a pizza-munching Senna. How you doing, Senna? You alright, buddy?
Alright, all good.
He's
Ready
actually
for
munching
it.
pizza. He generally is. I like that. Now,
I had to leave earlier on, that's why. Pizza.
About the same, man. What have you got?
Pepperoni, mate. Deep pan.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's all you got. There's no other choice in life.
Very
If you
good.
don't choose that, it's just game over. Unless you have meat feast with lots of pepperoni, I think that's good. So we are here then today, Senna, with Baku. So this is going to be a death trap for many of the drivers involved.
Alright.
We've had a couple of them before. I know you were one of the lucky ones in the Tuesday race, weren't you? I believe to finish Baku last season. But
Right.
the guys, I mean, are going to be in for an absolute thrill ride here. And we'll have a little look at the weather before we do get started. An excellent triple commentary performance with yourself and Shag, of course, filling in the void for you there, mate, while you were getting your pizza. Did an absolutely stellar job.
Oh,
And we're not going to go set up. Why have I just gone set up as if I'm going to go out on the fucking track? In the new game, I may actually do like a formation lap just to kind of, show the guys the track while I'm talking my way around it. But we're bright sunshine, mate.
Could do
So
that.
no rain at all this weekend. So looking good. Saturday's qualifying. Senna, predictions, mate. What do you think? Baku.
Baku, it's just straight. I'll put the Mercedes or a Ferrari
Another
to win it
mix.
without a doubt.
Ooh.
It's just this a motorbay. It's just straight lines and it's engine power. Oh, the Honda's buggered really. That's all you can say.
And once again, guys, we have Ben first on track. He loves the TV time. He's been getting it from me for nearly a fucking year now, so we're not going to change that anytime soon. Now we are going to go on board with Ben on his outlap because we're going to have a little bit of a trail round. Obviously, flying through the new town, of course, as this is Senna, isn't it? The beautiful, picturesque Azerbaijan, and we are back at Horse Penis Building, the famous Horse Penis
The whale
Building.
penis.
It is. It's whale penis. It just is. It's horse cock building. Whale cock building. It's going to be renamed. Actually, I like that better. But no, we're going to not give horse cock or whale cock, as it's now called, much publicity here because we've got a huge race on our hands. The first ever performance race for these guys, possibly on this game, isn't it, Senna? It's a brand new track, Azerbaijan. It's basically just a road, really, not even a circuit almost in a way. It reminds me of Monaco.
You see
almost
this
like a super Monaco,
castle
isn't it?
section here?
Yeah.
It's important. You'll come up to the corner in fifth. Downshift twice and just fucking chuck it in. I mean, it's the only way to get a really fast lap time is just to have absolutely no fear. Because that castle section will catch you out if you even try to overcorrect or anything at all.
I've got to say something.
It's
It's one of
to
the
be
things. isn't
complete
it?
commitment.
Well, you just think. If you overthink the castle section, that is when you're going to get doomed. Basically, we're going to witness speeds here that only Monza can produce. I mean, this is a
Bramwell's saying he's ready.
Oh, he's too late. That's Jim, mate.
I'll let you tell him that.
Yeah, just say Pos says 3 minutes too late. See you Tuesday, and it says Pos loves you. If you can.
No, I'll leave that to you.
Oh, go on then. Yeah, no worries. My iPad's dead, so it works. But no, we are here then. Senna, the first time lap of Baku performance. Who's that? What's happened? What's going on?
Behrman's
Behrman's
out.
He's crashed in. Oh,
What?
he's been in the wall. The wall.
Wow.
Sector 3, the flat out section, the most lethal section on the track. He's done it. Man down.
It's the second most important point on the track. It's a shallow apex.
It is.
You need to hit that apex spot on, and then find yourself a nice exit, and you want to be in 8th gear coming out of the second. I mean, that's where you want to be.
I mean,
Can take some liberties with the cob here.
If you go into it with 7th,
And Shag here as he comes round, right?
If you do, we'll go into Shag really quickly. And we'll go back to Ben's flying lap just so Senna can talk you guys through. Oh, Shag, goodness me.
So look, shallow. You need to take it as hard as you can, but he's fucking.
Oh, he has. Oh, Shaggy.
That was well,
All I'm saying is I
not
do
such a
want to be
smooth
that.
as but you just to be as close as you can. It's nothing but full commitment this track. Braking zones. That castle section in particular, especially that S section at the back, sector 3.
Back
Flat out.
Board
Should be
with
flat
Ben.
out.
Gonna see what camera angles Co-Masters throw it Baku. I tell you what, mate, the camera angle so far for this game is absolutely fantastic.
It's your mother.
Ben takes that like an absolute trooper. Brilliant drive here by Ben so far. He's on the soft tyre, so he's on the medium stripe compound here, Senna. Interesting. Will he have the pace? I believe this is Ben for a banker lap. He goes as narrow to the wall as you can. He gets a 1 minute 43. So we move on to Grim, who is the next car across the line, and he goes a 43.4. The guys are very close to each other. Jan, the next one down. Horse Pete, whale cock straight, as we're going to call it. Why not? Fuck it, it's got a new name. So here we go. As you see in the distance, the whale phallus. 144.8. And Swizz a 43.8. So the Red Bull and the Ferraris do well, but we've got Towley, who appears to be on an absolute muncher of a lap here.
Ben did that in the soft half. Good.
And Towley does a 43.6. So good lap there by Towley. Ben, good point. He did it on the medium compound tyre. Hammer is coming through now with the
It's all about how you drive through that middle section.
Whalecock straight, here we go. Hammer 44.9. Shag though, he's on the fastest tyre.
Azernaijan as well.
It must be said though, Senna,
Not to that castle section now.
Shag doesn't seem to have got to grips with the market, does he? It seems in the last couple of races. 44.1 though. We see Shaggy ahead of Jan in the Red Bull. That is a key moment, isn't it? But Jan, remember, has got a first sector, which is the fastest. So if Jan can nail... Oh, go on, mate. What's happened?
Well, I just had a bit of a chat with the wall there as he went past.
that sort of conversation. Did he whisper some sweet nothing? Grim has invalidated.
He takes some liberties with that club.
Grim invalidated, I believe. Ben is still first, amazingly. The Williams. Well, mind you, bro, this is the Williams. I don't want to say this is one of Williams' best tracks. In fairness, absolute out-and-out power. Towley coming around again, 46.6. So I think Towley is squeezing the absolute life out of this car, by the way. And 32.5. Towley, fastest middle sector. Here we go. So this is going to be good for Towley. Will Manor Power be able to cope with the actual works Mercedes power? Is currently Merc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment in terms of engine. What will Towley do?
Grim's got his fastest second sector.
Towley goes first, 43.1.
There we go. It's a good start anyway.
Manor in first again.
I'm expecting 142s at least. All 142s.
Yeah, they're going to break in the 42s, aren't they? Especially when the track warms up and heats up a little bit later.
I'll say 42.3.
Yeah, I nearly streamed the game as F1 2012, by the way. That might have got about 7 billion views because no one does that game anymore. I might start doing that. Should we start clickbaiting our videos and say tits for sale? You know, grope this here. I think I might start doing that on my videos.
Tits for sale. Oh, you want a bit?
Breast implant nation. You know what I mean? Free porn. You can start tagging my videos as that. Do you reckon we should do it? I'm probably the most viewed channel in the world. Big YouTube topic at the moment as well, Senna. Moving away from F1 a minute is clickbait. You know what I mean? It's people trying to get views for money. I mean, it's one of the most disgusting things, obviously. So obviously, this title of this video is called "Free Blowjob" for anyone who watches. So you know, not for me, obviously, or Senna. You know, we'll get Susan Boyle on the case. Venoms might join in. Right, we'll move on from that. Yeah, this conversation got dark.
You get sued by Susan Boyle. Well.
Mate, I think everyone's been fucking sued by Susan Boyle. Look at the state of it, bless her. Right.
Early. In first place.
Yes, mate. Still in first. I think Towley...
Straight. See, you need complete commitment, Joe. Both of these turns. Just have to stick it in.
Now, Verstappen we're on board with.
Right up the arse.
We're going to go on board with the Red Bull. We've got Forrester and Venoms, so the McLarens, as we both know, power track this. They're going to suffer. They'll get a great second. I think the second sector for McLaren is going to be really, really good and really, really kind of influential. But then they're going to lose about a second, 2 seconds on the straights, aren't they? Which is just going to kill them. So it's I don't know. These guys are going to have to just simply.
Well, when you combine all the straights together,
It's going to
You
be
could
about 3
find
or 4
yourself losing
seconds,
just
isn't
half a
it?
second on the straight.
Oh, Verstappen hits the wall. Huge crunch on the wall by Verstappen. Lucky to keep his wheel. Lemons, obviously the only car out at the moment, so he will be starting dead last, of course. A choice of tyre here.
Forrester on his out lap.
Going on board with Mr. Forrester. Just when Verstappen completes his lap, of course.
Second gear around here and third gear out of this section here.
Verstappen's given the lap up. Verstappen gives the lap up. He's going to go for a different run. So we're going to now go on board with the man you mentioned, Senna, Forrester. See what he can do. He's just having a chill at the moment. It seems it. Unless this is his lap, and then we will be saying GP2. That's what I will say. But I'll tell you what, they mate. Probably one of the most exciting Azerbaijan. Well, there's only been 2 of them, so it's definitely the most exciting one. Great race around here in real life, of course. Ricardo and Lance Stroll and Bottas on the podium, of course. So Lance Stroll got his debut podium, mate.
Nice commitment there.
Wait, it was. Look at Forrester. Look at that. Go on, lad.
Good, very good. A long way to the end.
Now this is, as we mentioned, intrigue. This is where Hondas are going to really, really be tested, aren't they, in terms of that?
That second sector may well come good.
Find out now as Forrester goes towards turn 2. Now let's see how he enters this. Every single corner has to be hit with near perfection by these McLarens. Obviously Venoms didn't get the corner of perfection. He's currently scraping his teeth out of an Azerbaijani wall at the moment, so you know, we'll wait and see what happens with that then. Here comes Forrester then, down towards turn 3, the twisty section.
Very good commitment there.
Newtown it was. You've got to have balls, haven't you? Balls before brains, as you said, around this track. It simply has to happen. You know, we've seen so many different incidents around here. I mean, in season 1 when Matt Lowe was fighting with the Saubers who retired, that's probably one of my favourite funny moments of the season. As you see, the 2 horse these are horse penis buildings over there. One of them looks like one of them's crying, to be honest, but moving on. Forrester, sector 2, 46-1. It's purple. Forrester purple in sector 1, mate.
Yep.
Speed section. Are we going to see an upset here? Not for Forrester. Great driver, great ability, but...
I mean, around this track you really don't need second.
No, not at all. You
Third gear at least.
You don't need it, do you? You're pretty much...
I mean, out of that corner that Forrester's coming out there, I'll come out 4th gear.
Would you drop the castle to second at the entry, or would you still go into it third and just kind of ride the momentum of the kind of corner?
Take it third, and then just pluck it around the corner.
I mean, obviously, for the short shift,
the full commitment.
second gear will be the one to go for, wouldn't it? But then, of course, with people who just kind of run it on a normal gear ratio basis, you definitely want to get yourself into third, and hope probably into 4th by the exit.
Get that torque.
Forrester
Get that
goes
torque
third.
as quick as possible.
Oh, Senna, the issue we said that Forrester would have, it's happened. Sector 3 has cost him provisional pole.
That is a shame.
And Soldier Jan
Just-
has done what you said. 42.8.
No, 42.4. 3 no, 42.3 I said would be the time.
Oh, alright. We're in the 42.
I think
so
there'll be a
halfway
passer
there.
time. We've got time.
Question is, though,
We've
mate,
got time, lad.
you predicted the Mercedes. At the moment, they're currently 6th and 7th, with Swizz now on a flyer as well. In fact, Swizz is going pretty quick here, 46.1, 32.4. We will see if Swizz, we are on board with Swizzle now. Can he deliver the goods? He can! 42.4, he did it!
Woohoo!
Grim goes third with
Yes.
43.0.
1/10 and I'll be happy.
Unbelievable time there by Swizz. Using that Mercedes power to good effect.
Probably jumping up and down.
Oh man, if he gets pole around here, I mean, goodness me, I'll be able to hear it. I'm living in South West Wales, he's living in Scotland by the way, so I'll be able to hear him shouting from there.
Yeah, 42.1 from Soldier Jan. We could see 141s.
Oh, Jan's improved again, thank you for that, Senna. I've not actually caught Jan on a pole lap. Again. We have a yellow flag here, I don't know what's going on. Oh, of course, it would be from the crash, wouldn't it? But we're going to go, I believe someone's coming through Sector 3 now. It is Verstappen.
Jan
on
is...
board with Verstappen. His
He's
teammate.
backed off. Yep. Swizz is having another crack at it, but it's a car in the way coming up to the castle section. Just to get that over and done with quickly.
It's Grim.
Yep.
Will Grim be on a lap? We'll obviously wait and see now.
You know, even though he's not hindering at all, you get that doubt in your mind about whether you're going to be able to complete this lap that you're doing as fast as possible. You know, anything can happen at any
your
moment.
pain, man. It's like
All you
when
want
go
is that
through
car
sector 3.
without any distractions at all. You just want plain road, complete concentration. Everything's a distraction.
Senna,
Everything's a distraction.
One of my loyal soldiers on the stream. He said, "I love your whisper yelling."
What the fuck?
I tell you what, hey Corey, because I got your name right today, mate. If I end up yelling properly, mate, I'll be chucked out my fucking front window. Trust me, I can't do that.
You'll be in the doghouse, man. You'll be sleeping with the bums tonight.
I'll be sleeping on the fucking gym bench in the fucking garage, mate. Trust me. I wouldn't be allowed in the house. But we've got Verstappen here, 46.0. It's the second fastest first sector, tied with Grim. I believe that is his teammate Jan, pole sitter at the moment.
The Manor is actually one of the quickest in the straight line. It's just confusing.
No, it is, mate. It absolutely is. I'm 100% behind that. It's got the Mercedes power, hasn't it? It's got pretty low downforce to be able to keep up with everybody. And we now have Verstappen. Let's see what he can do. 32.8. It's a bad middle sector, Senna. It's probably cost him a shot at pole. Top 5 still a prospect. 43.0, 4th position.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, there's plenty of straights. People will start squabbling.
30 seconds, guys, until we will get Senna. You name a driver once again, mate, and I'll get ready to go on him for you. Obviously, it's not Venom's because he's currently in the wall, so you can go on him if you want, but you won't.
Let's get the flag as well, man.
I'll tell you what, then, guys. What we're going to do, we're going to give you ESR's first silent commentary. I'm going to go on board with Tally, guys. Myself.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're going to go here. All right, sorry. Yeah, I have to go out for
permission to smoke inside.
Yeah, I've got probably once again. Front window. Tally, by the way, I will watch Tally's lap. Tally's on a quick one here. 40's 3 tenths up on his time in the first sector. So Tally really showing his worth here.
Shag. No, he's backed off.
So Shaggy's backed off. There's only really, I think,
Tally's
on a good lap here. Shag is on hot lap, I think.
It's your mum is going for 1-9, I think.
Yep. And just got his fly. We'll go back on board with Tally quick. 32.3. It's a huge improvement by Tally.
Nice
half a second up. Up his steps.
That would.
What will happen with Tally?
Fourth.
Third. Good call. 42.5.
Yeah.
It is. Jan, I've got to say, but that is a monstrous lap, isn't it? 40, if you want pole, it's a 41 if you're going to beat Jan. Basically, you've got to hit a 41. Swizz going for another run. Who do you want to follow, mate? I'm going to run quick.
Stick on Ben.
Ben again. Wicked. Back in a minute.
Careful not to cut that corner. When you're racing in these leagues, it always, qualifying anyway, it pains you to, you hit the curbs, tiny movements are taken away, fractions and fractions of time. But it's a nice clean drive, not too aggressive. Short shift into 8. That's a good 4th gear, good exit. Straight up to 4th. See the commitment through this S here. Flat out, 8th gear. Nice and tidy. Come up to the line. It's going to be a quick one. Oh, 2nd place. Brilliant. 2 tenths. 2 tenths to gap. Jan's done well. Ben has got another crack at it. So he'll take it around again. See if anyone else is improving. We have 4 drivers out now on the last laps. Totally coming towards the checker flag. And stays 4th. Swizz now coming around for his last crack at the whip. that castle section, nice and tidy.
Who we on, mate?
Deep into that corner.
Swizzle?
Swizz.
Yep, wicked. I'm back now. Quickest fag I've ever smoked. Right, here we go. Quick one, Corey, as well. I'll be doing my career mode Wednesday night, mate. Wednesday night, 10:30. Tune in. Right, we got Swizz. I've not done it for 2 weeks, so I've got to plug it. Corey's been begging for it.
You can definitely take liberties with that cub. You know, even though it's off camera, you can take liberties with it.
You can. Let's see what Swizz can do. What I've seen, mate, it's been a good lap. Whether it's top, we don't know.
And Ben has backed off, so it's only Swizz now.
Swizz is the only one.
Fuel light is on.
Pole. You just imagine Swizz screaming like he's on top, like he's riding a horse. Third, he didn't do it. Didn't improve it. I think he improved a little bit. Swizzle remains third. Soldier Jan. Podium. My time, Corey, yes. My time for career mode, mate. So 10:30 GMT, mate. Make sure you tune in, buddy. So another red ball gets pole, mate. Jesus, we did not call that.
2 tenths the difference.
Ben with a great lap as well. I just missed that. Luckily you got it though, mate. So that's very good. We did get the commentary on it, so that's good. Which is awesome. Obviously we're on board with Ben. Ben just crosses the line now to end the session. So here we go then, folks. We have red ball.
Good times, close times.
And it's a Mercedes sandwich between 2 and 6. So we've got Jan first, 1 minute 42.1. Actually pipped what you estimated for pole, which is a hell of an achievement by the Red Bull. Ben second, Swizz excellent third, Forrester even better fourth in the McLaren, Towley even better fifth in the Manor, Grim sixth, Verstappen seventh, Shag eighth, and Wayne is on the softs.
Good strategy. The softs last for a long time here. I mean, he's going for the long haul.
This is a...
He will have the softer tyre towards the end of the race. He could make up a few positions though.
They can. Venoms is going to be one to watch as well, isn't he? Because he's going to have us between them, so he's going to have a good run at the first corner. The only problem that
Venoms always has a good crack at it. If he's up there, he's got a chance. Always.
He does. Have you noticed, Senna? Even though obviously the fields aren't quite as big, shall we say, as the Tuesday and Saturday fields, these guys give us races. Oh boy, they give us races.
Side by side, and it's effort. It's all 100% effort. That's what they practice for, so that's the way they do it.
Yeah, Corey, 4:30 your time, mate, Wednesday. Much love. I'm sorry to plug my own channel on an ESR video, mate, but it is going to be 4:30 my time. Yeah. Or your time, sorry. But no, right, let's have a look at the old strategies. Apparently, mate, it's given me supers and mediums, which isn't even an mandatory tyre. That's...
It's possible, but the soft does go for a long time. I mean, you can at least see them go half distance on the soft.
What we'll do a little simulation on, the actual, as we usually do, at this sort of time, we do our simulations, of course, with the tyre strategy. That one stop is going to be a stretch in terms of normal tyre wear, so it's going to be a case of really, as you mentioned, we had a bit of chuckle about it earlier in the session, didn't we, of course, in Canada, but this is now going to be a case of just feathering the throttle. If you want a one stop for guys like Towley and Ben, this is dreamland for these guys.
It's interesting though.
Stop.
You look at the time difference between the one stop and the two stop, and it's not that different. I mean, we could see people mix it up, and depending on who makes mistakes, you're going to have that time's going to fluctuate. So you might find it being quite even, the two stop and the one stop together, because the medium tyre obviously is going to be absolutely shot at the end of the race. Whereas, say, like Wayne Hammer's going to have the soft tyre on now, and then he's going to go for the super soft towards the end.
Yeah, when the track's kind of almost like feeded in, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's going to be fed in, so wired in a little bit. So you're going to have a perhaps longer run at the end on the super soft, for example. You may be able to.
And he will be able to run longer, of course, in the first stint. So it'll be a really good position at the end with those super soft tyres. Officially,
the degradation level of the super soft tyre is lap 7. That's when your tyre is no longer at peak condition, according to the game anyway. With the white line going up. But, lap 6, sorry, forgive me. But, guys, we've got some of the top drivers on the game. You know what I mean? It's you're going to have guys who know how to manage their tyres, aren't you? They're going to be able to kind of prolong the stints. Or would you just do what you said about the two stop and should we, in essence, drop the first swear word in for a while and not give a fuck about degradation and just go all out? Get themselves in clean air on lap 7, for example.
Those super soft tyres, you can just hammer down.
You can.
Flat down all the time.
it just simply means if people are going for one stop, when are they going to do it? I would probably say, if I was going to go that strategy, I would definitely go for lap 8 or 9 to pit, personally. The fastest strategy center, interestingly, is super
Are we
soft
the ones
to
that
soft, apparently. It goes to
started
410.
going? Oh.
410, so, or, you know, compared to, I think it's 10 seconds rather than 13, so 46.10 rather than 46.13, but it's a risk, isn't it? You don't really want to go down that route. I wouldn't, personally.
So are we starting off, are you starting the race off, or what are we doing?
We'll give it a minute, wait for the guys to have their piss breaks and sig breaks. See, we're clever, because we're not racing, we can have ours, you know, in commentary, standard. But, yeah, move on from that. We have got a hell of a race, hopefully, lined up for us here. We have got a Red Bull on pole with a Mercedes in second, Swizz. Hopefully, we'll be
Surprised
able to
at
turn this. Well, you called it, mate, that we're going to be up there. Jan has pushed that car beyond its limits, in my opinion, in terms of getting himself up there with the guys. Because every single person behind him put in what I would consider to be their best lap. We saw Towley absolutely sweat the bollocks off that man to put it in 5th. And, you know, it's...
Definitely.
And Grim, of course, is there as well. We cannot forget Grim, of course. He's had a pretty quiet night, other than the incident earlier on where he tapped the back of Vemmans, I believe it was. He would have been up there a lot more, Grim, but then there's so many different people. Picking a winner. First of all, you've got to look at survival, of course. Then, once you do that, you've got to look at individual drivers and cars. My prediction for this race, mate, will be... Ooh, Swizz 3rd on the grid, by the way, not 2nd, forgive me. Just correcting myself there. Fucking hell, I don't know, mate. I'll let you have a prediction. I genuinely don't know.
Definitely think Ben will come through with the tyre strategy. He's good with that. We're getting ready to start.
We are.
I think Ben will come through with his tyres.
We just have to basically not press anything, because then Venom's can just drive through. Will
If I
Venom's
can get the
dive
first
on it?
lap or two clean and get away in the clean air, he'll be set for a good race.
All I'm going to say, I don't
Barring
want
all
to be Jan
problems
going
at
down
castle
that third
section, of
sector.
course.
I do not want to be Django on that 3rd sector on lap 1. That's one thing I don't want to be. But we are away, guys. This is the Azernaijani Performance League Round 7. We are here with eSports Racing, and we have got 5 lights, and we are off. So we are going to retire the car now. It's Senna. By the way, Senna has got a place drop for his next race that he does, because he just chop blocked my AI car. Moving on, and oh, we've got yellow flags here already.
Soldier Jan got okay there.
Great stuff. Oh, in the background, McLaren and Grim. Grim's
Oh, people side by side everywhere.
Grim no wing.
Oh,
It's oh my goodness me.
calm down. And
Yeah,
side
guys,
by
come
side
on.
there.
No superheroes here.
Oh, I saw what's happened. What's that?
What's happened behind?
McLaren's.
No, there's only 10, isn't there? Sorry, forgive me. But there's been a bit of... Oh, Ben
Teammates
gets it wrong.
McLaren's together.
I'll watch up front for the moment.
Two Venoms. Looking at the back of Shag.
I don't know what happened to Grim. I think Grim had I think it must have been Forrester that Grim had a bit of an incident with then, was it? Double check. I think the two cars got locked together by the looks of it.
Was keeping up there with Ben. Jan obviously getting the benefit of it then, no squabbles.
Tell you what, I'll stick on the battle for second here.
You
We'll
know
go on
for
the front
now.
battle. An interesting fact to point out here, Senna, for the second race in a row we have the same top 3.
We do, yeah.
Just in a different order this time. Ben, this time we'll have to come back through the field and work for this, I believe. As we have Verstappen. Towley makes another great bit of driving here. He's into 4th position. Obviously we will get the clip from Grim, of course. I will receive
Just
that at
like
the end
Ben
of the
will
race.
take the slipstream here. I'm not sure
Look at
what
the
he'll give him
difference
towards the end.
between Ben and Swizz.
That's incredible, he might get
What
get
an
it. On the outside.
unbelievable move by Ben here. But he's not going to get the job done
Too
quite
fucking
yet.
shallow in that corner. Yep,
But he's
down the
not.
outside.
He's gone on the outside. Here we go. Jan versus Ben. And Ben round the outside. He's done him. He's done him, mate.
Jan took that extremely shallow,
Why
really,
did he
really
go
close
shallow?
to the corner.
Oh, I just feel painful for him, mate. Want to stick on board? No, I think
He
Ben's
will be
got
there
him.
though. He's got a
And
bit
we
of space
have-
behind so he can concentrate on what's in front.
I'm going to focus on the battle for 6th bit. If anything goes on up front, mate, just plug me to it. I'm already going to keep myself on board with Ben's car, or Jan's car. Oh, Wayne hits the wall. Hammer's hit the wall. She's going to give Shag a bit of a go with Vemmans all over the back of him.
Everybody getting their space for the top 5. So,
We've just got the battle for 6th, 7th, and
6
8th at
to
the
8.
moment. That's where we're going with this. Now there's a bit of a battle
And
going on
front.
up here as well. There's Swizz, Towley. We'll go back on to Hammer. We're going to focus on this battle for the moment. Let's
oh,
go.
Swiss touches the wall. Oh, it's crashed.
Swizz out. Let's have a look. Oh, he's kept it.
Oh.
He's kept it. Oh, oh my goodness me. Oh, that's a car's width. He's just about giving him there. We're going to go on board with Verstappen because Towley is now all over the back of Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen hits the wall. We're just going to give Towley a hell of a run here, and Towley's up to 4th. And Shag hits the wall in the background. Vemma's up to 7th.
Vemma's up to 7th.
Crazy start. I'm trying. Do my best. Love me, people. So Verstappen now is going to the battle with Towley. Verstappen side by side with Towley.
Second now have quite a wee gap.
Towley pits. Towley pits.
So
Wow,
it's
maybe
your
a bit of
mum and
damage for him.
Azernaijan making the way away from the field.
Seems like them two are away here. We've got Verstappen, which has promoted the Wayne Hammer Vemmans battle now up to 5th position with Towley's early pit stop. Must have been some form of damage there for Towley. And I believe Swizz and Verstappen just
The
in front
medium
of us.
tyre,
Swizz
early,
and
yeah.
Verstappen.
Looking to go to the
Side
end.
by side, Verstappen backs out. He's gone medium. No, Swizz hits the wall and spins, and he takes Verstappen with him.
Oh no!
Swizz loses his wing.
Oh, I will not be happy with that.
Oh, another
Shag
bad
gets the back of
episode.
Venom's there.
Oh, dearie me. Hemp's just come back online now. He's just missed this race, unfortunately. Connectivity issues, I'm assuming. But Hammer has been promoted
Cheeky
to
around here.
3rd place, man.
Very good.
Hammer, Vemmans, Shag, and Verstappen. Verstappen and Swizz, of course.
Swizz will be
again.
having a talk with himself.
He will. Oh, goodness me. Another one. And we got
No front wing for Swizz.
Another battle up here.
We're going into the
It's
pits.
gone through the castle section with no wing. Good effort there, in fairness. So we'll go with Vemmans.
The
who's
Vemmans
now-
on the Ferrari.
Exactly, buddy. I was right there. That's called just fucking telekinesis, that is, mate. You know what I mean?
I know, but we are connected.
We got now. This is interesting. Hammer. This is Vemmans down the main straight. Whale cock straight. Senna christened it. Or he called it whale penis. I've just added the straight. Vemmans, what a move! Has he done this too early? No, he's not. He's got DRS. Vemmans.
He's going to come back at him though.
Is he going to do it? He's going to try it.
Don't
Oh,
think
he's
about it.
going for it. Oh, Vemmans secures the position.
They had to pick up the pieces, but you know, Emon's on the soft tyre.
Is Hammer
Sorry,
going to get
super
DRS
soft tyre,
here?
and Ferrari on the soft tyre. So
It is
I'll benefit in the long run to stay at the back. To stay on the back
bit
of
of
him,
a
yeah.
bit of a question. Swizz has stayed out. He's got no wing.
So we no.
Verstappen nearly loses it into the pit.
Yeah.
He comes out in 8th. Oh, Shag did hit him very hard. Then he is. Oh, Towley pits again.
Yeah, the wing has gone, mate.
Oh dear. And we have got a battle for the lead emanating here between Ben and Jan.
So now
1
Swizz
second.
has no downforce whatsoever.
Nope, and I tell you what, mate, he's kind of making it work at the moment, so fair play to him, like.
Or maybe we're just seeing shit. No idea.
But he cats, he's in a carrier bag. Dickhead. Fuck. Right.
Oh, Wade has a wee touch of the wall there.
Oh, wait, such what we got.
Emon's pulling away.
We'll go back to Wayne quickly just to show that. I tell you what though, the top 4 now. Oh, Wayne runs very wide there. We're back on board with Ben briefly.
Jan actually closing up on Ben.
Yes, the 2 of them are right
He's
by
got
each
the
other a moment
DRS.
ago. What will the DRS be able to do against the
Yeah,
Mercedes
that's what was
engine?
helping him. Was
He's got double DRS.
On the next straight.
Lap 5 of
Only
26
one
in
activation
center.
point.
Indeed. Just before the kink, isn't it, I believe,
Lag
in the corner,
there.
if I'm correct. And the Mercedes power at the
We'll
moment.
get him, but it's not close enough to make a difference.
He's too, the Mercedes is just too much for him at the
He needs
moment,
to
isn't
stay in that slipstream, even if it's just a toe from far away, he needs to stay there. Just within that gap, and it needs to hang it.
We have an issue for Swizz. Right rear puncture, right rear puncture.
Oh, problem.
And the... wow.
It's not a happy boy for now.
Goodness me. We have got a battle for 5th, 6th and 7th here. I may as well follow this for a moment. We have got Forrester, Grimm, and I believe that is in the background Verstappen again, getting himself into a bit of a battle here. Grimm, of course, having an earlier misdemeanor with, I believe it may have been with Forrester, ironically. Two of them are currently 32 seconds off the race leaders. Obviously, pit stop round there with a wing change just completely demoralises you in terms of the race. Forrester, however,
Devastates your race.
And Grimm is on the soft, so Grimm most likely may have to pit again depending on his tyre wear.
Making himself known to Forrester and his mirrors.
He certainly is, man, with Verstappen kind of almost doing a mirror image of what Grimm's doing to Forrester behind Grimm. So it's going to be a three-way battle going down DRS if they go get... Forrester hits the wall!
Forrester touched them.
Oh, goodness me. That's really overcompensating
Forrester is on the
here.
mediums though.
He
The castle
is.
section won't be as easy as you'd like.
No, not at least for the first few laps, is it? I think until the tyres get a little bit more worn in, and we've got a huge battle coming up here. 5th, 6th and 7th
Grimm's just
position.
biding his time, so
Oh,
does
over the
Verstappen.
back of him.
Now's not the time,
He's
he
got
won't
him
get the
there.
DRS.
Unusual
He will
overtaking
not get the
manoeuvre.
DRS.
No, it's and one person who's going to be licking his lips here is Verstappen here.
Get a
Who
double
was closed
toe.
up on the back.
Forrester
Oh,
gets a
look
great
at Forrester,
exit.
he's all, yeah, that's a fantastic exit round that corner. What a narrow line. But this it's not over yet. Verstappen, we've got a 3-wide centre. We've got
That
a
Honda's got
3-wide.
the DRS.
But so is
There it
Verstappen.
goes. Oh, yes, Verstappen.
Verstappen's done both of them. Has he done both of them
Going to
though?
be clean though. Oh, good.
Oh,
They go side by side.
no,
it touched. Oh, it's taking a shot off.
Verstappen outbraked himself there. There's a bit of
It's
lag in the
shame.
background as well.
Film's really lost out there, Forrester.
Verstappen's not over. I think Verstappen's just going to chill here, I think. I wouldn't say there's fault there, Senna, personally. Looking at it from an incident point of view, I think Verstappen just outbraked himself. If there was anybody in the wrong, I believe it would be Verstappen, but not out of a matter of malice. But it doesn't help Forrester, of course, now.
I've taken a recording
suffer
anyway.
damage.
I've
Yeah,
seen
man.
it, mate.
Cheers for that, buddy. But no, great. I tell you what, mate, another great race so far.
It's good. Great to see. Now he just has to worry about the Red Bull behind him.
And may we just say, it's not over yet. Because Verstappen is still going, of course. Verstappen with a dodgy
Swizz is
move.
out. Fresh out.
I'm about to say, Swizz seems... He's had another bad week, isn't he? Obviously with the Monaco.
Towley and Shag having a look at each other.
I don't know who to follow, mate.
That Mercedes is
We're going to follow
surely
Verstappen in for the
pulling away
moment.
enough.
I tell you what, mate, we will jump on board with them after the DRS for these two. I did just clock Towley catching Shag. Shag is having... To be fair, man, I think this is Shag's longest ever Baku, in fairness, from what I remember. But we will move on. Look at Verstappen all over the back of Grimm.
Here we
What
go.
a camera angle there.
DRS, yep, he's got it.
He's going to get it. Will this be enough? Grimm, great etiquette of the
Just
driving
with
there
that
by
20
Grimm.
kilometres per hour make a difference.
Oh, does it though? Grimm breaks himself.
Cut in,
Switchback
yes.
move.
Very good.
Verstappen, very, very clean there. And he gets double DRS.
Yes.
Now, will the Mercedes be able to bite back? Grimm with a fantastic corner entrance and exit.
And that one is in the pocket for now.
I think he's done him. Yep. So that's there. We'll go on to the
Lean
tally.
Hammer in 4th place with the little gap either side.
I'll tell you what,
Comfortable.
Wayne, you can't fault him, mate. He's come through the madness, hasn't he? He had a good Saturday in Baku last season. He was in second position.
Totally just
before.
not able to keep up.
He can't, mate, can he? I'm
these
on board
straights.
with Towley now. I know that Shag
That
is
tyre will
also
be
on
helping.
mediums. Not on soft, sorry, forgive me, yellow wall. Forgive me, guys. Shag is on the yellow wall tyre and Towley on the white wall. So Towley, we know he's going to go to the end, isn't he? There's no doubt in that, unless there's any damage, of course, with Towley. which this is the first race
So
as well,
Jan's
so I've
now-
seen him have a bad race, but you mentioned Jan. Yeah, I'm bored with him now.
It's 2.1 seconds behind the lead, dropped behind a wee bit.
This is now
Yeah,
coming into race tunnel, isn't it? This is now race tunnel point. Jan's on the wall! Oh my...
He might be able to actually undercut him if he makes it happen very soon.
Is he going to be brave enough
Happen
to
now,
go
though.
for the mediums? We both sussed out, didn't we, that lap 10 is the first real lap where you can go onto the soft tyres and just about get away with it.
Maybe what they're thinking.
But it's telling Jan to pit at the moment, interestingly enough, and it's telling him all to pit actually, so I mean, another one we haven't focused much on since the first lap is Vemmans, by the way. He's having a pretty good drive. And Forrester, by the way, has pitted. I've got Forrester no wing, and that, I believe, is a... Oh, that's naughty. That is naughty.
What happened there? I never saw it.
He straight lined it into the wall.
Oh dear.
We've had words with people about doing this. It's compromised Swizz as well. I've got no sound either, which has fucked me off. Towley's managed to overtake Shag, by the way. So we are now at Azerbaijan underwater version, guys, by the way. So we are here. Feels like I'm back in the doing a commentary for the little fucking mermaid at the moment. Hashtag ESR version.
No, I had that the other day. Swizz all over the back of, and I saw Shag all the way back at Towley.
We will focus
We'll
on
get
the
rid of
battle
him anytime
between-
soon.
I was about to say, we will focus on Shag and Towley for the moment. I believe that is the only real nose-to-tail battle we have
Jan.
at the moment. Oh,
He's dropping back slightly.
over to Jan quick.
Gap is opening
he's
up
at the
now
wall.
in 3 seconds. Oh, damage maybe.
Lucky boy,
They forced to come in.
lucky boy. Must be. It is. He's coming into the pits.
No time, I think.
He's thought against it.
No, fair enough. The undercut was only really available now, but now he's 5.6 seconds behind the leader now. That's just completely destroyed it. That
He took a
That run
big
down the
shot to
straight.
that wall, didn't he? It ruined him, I think. Forrester.
Ben's still
put
very
the
much in
wall.
control of this race.
We'll have words with Forrester, of course, afterwards. It's one of the things we say, you don't deliberately retire it on track. It is witnessed on stream, of course, so that will be dealt with at a later date.
I never seen it, so.
No, it's on stream, mate. It's I think it's a 38-minute timestamp, so I'll put that in the.
So Wayne Hammer now 19 seconds from the leader, so that is within pit stop range. You know, Wayne Hammer could find himself near the front come
I was
pit
about
stop.
to say, Senna, he's still within that range, isn't he? You know, first to fourth.
Ferrari.
Are both, I mean, Vemmans as well, once again, like we said, having a very, very solid drive in third position. He's beginning to just, obviously, with Jan's mistake, catch him, but, you know, I mean, there's no current battles on track, so it's just really, oh, what's this? Who's that?
Verstappen.
What's happened to Verstappen? I believe,
Oh
yellow flag here. Where is it? It's there. Verstappen's beached it at the end of the DRS straight. Oh, dear me.
no! Jesus.
It's just been a bad night for him, hasn't it? It must be said.
It's
One
good to see
person this
Swizz
is-
coming through.
I was, do you know,
Nice,
mate, this
I'm
television
up.
is beginning to fucking worry me, man. We're going to stop this shit, man. People start questioning us. you said Swizz, and I was following his car. That's amazing. Yeah, hashtag awesome.
So
hashtag-
Vemmans now takes second.
So, ooh, so
Wayne
Jan
Hammer
is
in
pitted.
third place.
Jan pits.
Jan has
No,
come
he's
out in
not.
fourth
He's got a
place.
puncture. He's not come out. He's got a puncture.
Shit. I never
You
saw
called
that.
it.
Fuck.
You called it, mate. You called the undercut, and he
see.
didn't do it.
It needed to happen.
One lap
You
to
know,
do
but as
it.
soon as he touched that wall.
Sent it on his
And,
car. We were both following, weren't we? He swerved towards the pits and thought better of it.
And there's a car in the distance. Who is that?
It'll be fifth position, Grim.
Yep, Graham is coming.
Verstappen, by the way, crashed out fifth place, mate. That would have been fourth with the puncture. Oh, Red Bull having a mare.
Still gets
here
points
today.
though if he's finished inside the top 10.
Towley seems to have left Shag here. Who's this?
Stappen's
Left.
away.
Ooh. No. Anyone else want to break any rules? Fuck it, I'll tell you what. Bitch. There you go, I swore. Vemmans, by the... Whoa. What's happened to Vemmans?
Not sure what.
pitted.
Where is he?
Was he pitted? Oh, he's pitted. No, Vemmans.
Oh yeah,
I
mediums.
don't know.
Yeah.
What
He's come
time
out third,
was
which
Vemmans
is
on?
pretty good. You know.
That's what I mean.
He wasn't
He has
soft.
pitted.
Yeah.
He has, mate. Only the top two haven't pitted so far. No. Do you know
The only
what?
person that started on the soft was
Wayne.
Wayne.
Hammer, wasn't it? I think, yeah, Hammer. Forgive me looking at the race director there, guys. Not something that you usually expect me to do. But Hammer is 19.9 seconds behind. No, it was just the gap didn't thing. He's not gone through a sector, Bevan, since he's pitted, is he? Because McLaren's just past the start-finish line, so... Wayne!
I mean, if I'd say it's your mum would be creeping through with that tyre strategy, you know, he's still on that set of tyres. It's better to come in this lap or the next lap.
Mate, this is now Ben's race, isn't it? This is Ben's night at the moment, and
Comes
Ben
in.
does pit in. Oh, look at that, down to 32 miles an hour coming into the pits. He may as well
No
do
risks.
it. Yeah, exactly, no risks at all. We're on board with Ben. Wayne will
Just
inherit first position, just, I believe.
See, I told you that pit stop would work.
In fact, Senna,
Wayne Hammer's managed to get through.
he's nowhere, he's not
It's
got
just
through,
about-
he's
he might just
nowhere
get there.
near him.
Oh,
Ben's done it, he's
dropped
come out
back then.
first.
16 seconds there. The last gap, obviously, but
It was about 19 and a half, just before the,
well done on Ben there. He's definitely dragged that out long enough to be able to take advantage
Oh.
of the soft tyre going off.
I'll
Well
tell you
done.
what, Senna, this is Ben's night, isn't it, so far? Obviously, we can't jinx it yet because we've got a long way to go. Obviously, it's not even half distance yet. And this is, as we say, the title of this video is going to be called Death Awaits You guys, so get ready for that one. Hashtag clickbait, hashtag Pornhub. Moving on.
Midget.
Oh, no, Dwarven. Hey,
Amish.
do not slack up fucking Amish. Ooh. Ooh.
Anyway,
Moving back onto the racing. We have got Towley in 5th position. Quick rundown of the race order here, guys. We have got Ben in 1st, Wayne yet to pit in 2nd. We have here Vemans 3rd, Grim 4th, good stuff. We've got Towley 5th, Shag 6th, Jan 7th, and Swizz, the last remaining driver, in 8th, of course. So I'm gonna go on board with Wayne now because Hammer is the last guy to pit. He's probably gonna go till about lap 15, 16 on these tyres, unless he's doing what we predicted. Could be away and then 2 stopping it, but from Hammer's position here, what I would almost do is, Senna, is pit now and put mediums on. You know, you could put super softs on if you want, but you know, with the
I
gaps
mean,
in the
the
field,
pace won't be there in the long run. Really, he needs to
that is a problem
put-
for him, isn't it?
super soft. He needs to get to the point where you can maybe get the
No, I'm
super
with you.
soft on. The super soft still lasts a good 6 laps, so if he can get himself to say what another 6 laps, maybe
I reckon, yeah.
he would be alright to get there.
He has to get. This is now Wayne's thing. He has to get to, I believe, lap 16, doesn't he? That's the absolute minimum that Wayne now has to get through.
The Ferrari pace on the straight though, he isn't losing a lot of time.
No,
relative
not as
to the
much as
front.
what you think, especially with the tyres, of course, as well.
Both on the same set of tyres, no?
Ben has got this nailed, doesn't he, at the moment? Mistakes can happen.
It's better
We've
brake
seen it
duct
happen.
sitting there on the cub.
Of course, Ben, by the way, Senna is a former Baku race winner. He won it in the Saturday first season. Great drive by him. We have got
Aye.
4th and 5th there. Vemans has re-pitted here, Senna, and he's come out in 6th place. Maybe a drive-through, perhaps.
Let's have a look.
May very well be.
No, nothing. No,
It's damaged then.
must be.
Goodness me, this race is catching people out, and Jan isn't.
Well, Shag had a stop-go penalty on lap 1. That's why he's at the back when he qualified. So it's a shame.
I mean, Shag didn't do that bad a performance. I've had a message from Verstappen as well, so we'll just.
And Towley had a drive-through. That's what put him at the back. So
Yeah, I was about to say, because Tally was in a position to challenge for the podium, of course. He still is, of course. We don't know what's going to happen. You know, I mean, Shag could still win this race. It's a possibility, isn't it? I mean, he will have to pit again. But
yeah, he will have to. Yeah.
so that's going to elevate Vemans, I believe, who is only about 6 seconds off him, and then Jan's only 5 seconds off him. So this could be a sort of elastic band effect, really, in this race, couldn't it? Ben is absolutely out there at the moment. He's currently in 1st position. We're going to run through the field here. Wayne's pitted. Oh. And stop go for Wayne. Stop go for Wayne.
Oh,
Oh, goodness me.
the race was within his grasp. There, it was if just everything went right, I think they would have had a real possibility at challenging towards the end, the last couple of laps.
He's gone mediums though.
He's keeping good pace with Ben though, he was keeping pace.
He
With
was.
that
He was.
Ferrari, obviously.
Do you know what? Especially on the Warren Tyre Centre, he really hit the nail on the head, didn't he? The only problem we have now...
Shag has got himself up to 4th after being at the back of the field, so well done to him, he's come through there.
If he can pull out a one-stop round here after pitting all that one, then we're going to be seeing one of the best... It won't happen, I don't think it can happen, but, you know, miracles can happen. So
Luigi!
but the one...
Googly eyes gave a picture.
I don't know, my God, of my life.
Oh, mate. Honestly, Ben's done the same thing. We both see him pulling the most unattractive face known to man.
Mate, all I need to do for my picture is just look at the camera and it'll be as equal as their faces they pulled. So I think that's pretty cool. I might start doing that myself.
Just look at it like, hello, track.
Mate, I'll probably get arrested if I take a picture of myself and put up my game picture. We'll move on. Vemans now is all over the back of Wayne. Yeah, about that. Vemans is absolutely flying here, Senna. Battle for 5th position. We've got actually on board, looking back from Wayne's car. It's still telling him to pit. I don't know why. Vemans is doing what we thought. We advised someone. Oh, he's backed off a little bit. He's gone for DRS here, Vemans. Clever move.
It will happen, but will it be enough? We know the slipstream's OP in this game.
That's what I mean.
I think it might just happen anyway.
Oh, what's this?
Shag's retired.
Shag in the wall.
He's hit, the wheel's off. Oh no! He made it so far.
From 4th.
Wayne Hammer's still side by side coming down the straight.
Vemans has got him.
Vemans got him done. Yeah.
Poor
Shame
Shag.
that.
Who's that? Grim's pit.
Coming out
Grim's
the
come out the
pits.
pits here.
It's Grim. Is he going to? Yep. He's not going to get let go lightly.
Goodness gracious me, that was close. So we've got a bit of a race in our hands here. We're maybe joined again, guys, by Shaggy, who I think will be a lot more tearful than he was after the Canada race. Shag had a real chance at a podium position here today.
It'll be 2 seconds, my friend.
Yeah, no worries, man. Towley
Don't let
elevated
go,
to
Jack.
2nd position.
Don't let go.
So it is Vemans 3rd, Grim 4th, Hammer 5th. And then Jan in 6th position, not a million miles away from these guys. And Swizz into 7th position. So Swizz just driving round, having the quietest race of his life. Is, forgive me guys for pausing this here, I'm going to bring somebody into the party who is going to be devastated, I can assure you. Absolute devastation here. Poor Mustafa Shag, it's just not been his day at all. But speaking of his day, Ben is just absolutely gone half a minute up the road here today. I'm going to ride on board with Grim for a little bit here, guys. This is for the final podium position. Forgive the echo as well here, that'll be Senna's mic, so it's alright, that's absolutely fine. So Grim, who's on the fresh softs, he will make the end on these tyres. Let's see what he can do. And he does get DRS, so this may be a late move here on the back of Vemans. A huge slipstream tow. Not quite going to have enough to get the job done, but he's going to get back into rhythm just after turn 2 if he gets a good line out of there. So here we go. Hell of a bit by Senna.
Beast.
Heard that from the background. Grim is going to have a go at Vemans. He's going to stick it up the inside, side by side between the two of them. Still great racing on lap 15. I have invited Shagmate as well.
Very
He's
proud
not joined
Englishman.
yet. I can imagine he probably doesn't want to speak just yet. Heartbreak for Mustafa Shag, Senna, must be said.
I know.
Finally about to turn the
He
season round.
came back up to 4th. And it was a really good recovery as well. You know, you put all that extra effort into clawing your way back and just, yeah, you could just honestly lose the nut.
Championship leader after China. No points since China. I think he might have scored in Spain, potentially, I don't even know, but yeah, Monaco,
Packers
DNF,
catching.
Canada, DNF. And here we go, here comes Grim. Towley elevated to 2nd place, he must be licking his lips at the moment with the sight of that.
It's your mother. Still doing pretty well. Just commanding this race, just relaxing,
It's
just
Ben's
keeping
night,
the
isn't
rhythm.
it?
You know, it's just it gets to the point where you no longer think about it consciously. I mean, you just do it.
Senna, it
You
was
just
what I said
end up
before about the you know, the
your own
race
zone.
tunnel,
I mean,
so to speak. It's the Senna race tunnel, isn't it? That's the race tunnel effect where you just you're blinded by everything else that goes on around you. Speaking of blinded by everything else that goes on around you, Grim is going to try and have a go at Vemans and gets him for the final podium position. Grim into third. Good recovery drives here by Grim. His second week in the Force India.
see, that's the car I would rather have had for the Saturday race. I hate that Haas. Take me out of it.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is blame the draw. Blame the draw and blame the fact that we had to move people around. But no, we have got... Oh, that's Verstappen's wheel, I believe.
You Indian.
I cannot understand the word you're saying.
What the
Sorry,
bloody fuck you made?
that's a bad impression. I've just lost 5 views for that. Oh, cheers.
You
Sorry, guys.
bastard.
I think I might have been live streaming in Sri Lanka or something. Right, moving on. Anyway, now I confuse myself. I know I do. Now, Ben, we're going to get on board with Ben here just to see how he takes the final sector. There's just no words, mate. Oh, the wall. His back wheel on the wall. Looks okay. As we approach 5 to 11 GMT, guys.
32 seconds behind, you know, so Ben has comfortably got this race in hand.
The only thing we have
32
now
seconds
is
to gap
Grim
second.
catching Towley. That's going to be the next big step in this race, I think. Because Hammer's all by himself. Jan is, once again, all by himself. And Swizzle... Ooh,
So
goodness
Grim's
me,
only
having a
3
bit of
seconds behind second place, so the Force India is much faster in the straight line, as we know. Oh,
It's just whether Mana can kind of keep up with it, can't it?
More than capable on the straights.
I believe so, it seems it. He's got one of the most capable drivers in the F1 community in Towley as well, so Grim's going to have to put the absolute hammer down here. He's going to have the fresher tyres as well, Senna, by the end. He's only been on these tyres 3 to 4 laps. I believe it was lap 13 that Grim came out, or 14. The start of lap 14, so this is
I wish
lap
with
on these tyres.
ERL Towley and ERL as well. We had a couple of comments together. Aye, it was emotional. But aye,
Senna,
it's good to see
every
him
coming
racing
together
again
you
and
have is
doing well.
emotional.
Listen,
Trust me, I'm
I'm
telling you,
passionate, man.
Hey, hashtag heat spray.
I
That's
do
what
not give
I'm
a
saying.
fuck who is in my way. Do not give a fuck.
Yeah, guys, we haven't got a bleeper for what Senna just said. Yep, we'll deal with that on the edited version.
On 2017, by the way, you're all buggered. It's done.
That's going to be my
Already
game as well,
decided.
mate. You know what I mean? I hope that my issues that I'm going through at the moment do resolve themselves, and I'll be able to...
McLaren MP46 1991 season. Just don't turn up. I'll just. God.
We
Can't
are,
wait for that
however, Senna, going to implement one of the seasons that we're doing with classic cars. We're going to discuss that at the
Oh,
end
it needs
of
to
the
happen,
season.
man.
So it won't be the
Yeah.
performance. I believe performance will stick at normal. You know what I mean? It won't happen here, I don't think. But one of the other seasons that we do, even if it's a new season that we do, will have a classic car league in it. So
Thank
watch
God.
this fucking space. We've got 22 cars, I believe, 20 cars that have been announced potentially. I think 22 to 24 cars. Guys, watch this fucking space. That's all I'm saying. Right, Grim, this is the big story of the race now. Can Grim haul in Towley? He's currently 36.6 seconds off the leader.
3 seconds.
3 seconds to almost to the exact thousandth, nearly,
Think.
behind Towley here. So he needs to get this move done. And oh goodness me, great cornering there. Could have ended in misery that for Grim there, but he's got. I believe from just the sight of it, he's caught him up here. But we'll stick on board
definitely.
with Grim. We'll go on to broadcast.
2 seconds to gap.
Amazingly, Vemans hasn't quite lost as much as what I thought he would. He's currently still
Vemans
sitting
on a charge.
in the very... Vemans still with him, mate. He's still in 4th position. Vemans has had a pretty mixed bag of tricks tonight, of course. But, you know... No,
He's got some penalties. He's got some broken bones.
Yeah, man. Let's give the guys what they want. Let's let them hear what they need.
Ah,
Senna.
Ben's fine.
Really?
Must have told how to drive
he's had a
through.
perfect night.
Grim has 2 penalties. So that could...
Mellish, we may see you back next week, my man.
Behrman's
But
just
of course, we
squeaky
need to
clean,
discuss
so
it in the group. But just
Behrman's
wanted
could
to
keep
see
behind
what-
Grim with 2 penalties, 6 seconds
Ooh,
to need.
you said Grim with 2
That's all
seconds,
it's- yeah.
2 penalties, didn't you? We've got a yellow flag. Yellow flag here.
Where?
Oh my god, who's that?
Who's that
Oh,
going
Swizz.
slowly? Is that Shag?
Swizz.
Swizz.
Oh,
What's going on? Swizz.
more pain for Swizz. More pain.
Swizz!
Oh, man.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Mate, there's pity. You know what I mean? I don't want to pity him.
His wing and a
Swizz hates-
puncture. Man,
Swizz-
does not get what's worse today.
Send a personal friend of Swizz. We'll know if we pity Swizz, he'll come in and tell us to fuck ourselves after. But what more can you
No,
do?
it's the way it is, you know. He knows this is the race, you know, this is how it happens sometimes, but, you know, he's not going to be a happy guy. I mean, I wouldn't be a happy guy either, so he's got every right to be pissed off, but that's just how it happened today. On the day today. It's just it's what
Oh,
happened.
Grim spawn! Full 360 for Grim! And that should be second place for Towley. Amazing 360, that was fucking quality to watch there by Grim. Awesome spin, but that's not really what you want.
Right, so Soldier
Wayne
Jan,
Hammer has pitted.
right, is behind Grim, and he could take that 4th place if he stays within the 6-second gap by the end of the race.
I believe he will as well, mate. But Grim, remember,
Let
does
me
have
see
fresh
if
tyres.
Jan's...
Jan has
No, he
been
doesn't.
destined to get a couple of... He's not got a penalty, right, okay.
No, which means that his 6 seconds is the buffer from behind, so... I think it can be done, but we'll see
It
if...
just depends if Grim
Grim
can keep it
pulls the
clean
gap
for the
back out
remainder,
again.
doesn't it? On board with Grim for that spin. An excellent 360, it must be said. I mean, you don't really want to get credited for having an excellent spin in a race, do you? But you know, he held it together, and the race
Recovered it
lead
quick.
now. Ben has. Why is Ben only 15 ahead of Tally? Did he hit the previous lap? Ben's gone onto super soft tyres. He's
Yep,
he's
good
got
choice.
himself the gap. Yep, he's got himself the gap. He's gone for fastest lap as well.
Get a
there,
couple
Ben.
of fast laps, yep.
Yep. Why not, mate? You know what I mean? It's been all about Ben. And this podium is going to be a little bit longer than the last one. You know, we're going to get speaking to the guys, and
That's the icing on the cake for a good double race win.
well, it's put him. Obviously, when we get the table sorted out, obviously our good friend Silver, when he does have a moment of his time, he's going for quite a bit Silver. I don't know the actual ins and outs, so I wouldn't say if I did anyway. But you know, he's going for a bit at the moment, so we will
Well, wish him a
Get
speedy return.
certainly do, mate. My Saturday commentary partner, of course. You may hear my beautiful, sexy voice back on Saturdays if I'm not given the all clear. So if I find that I'm like diagnosed with having chicken pox or something, you know what I mean, on my job. Moving on.
Oh
We
god.
Yeah, about that. Grim's got to go and get Vemmers again, so this is going to be an interesting charge here, I'd say, because he's got to worry about Jan from behind, does Grim. Oh, he's at the wall. He's at the wall again. Grim is absolutely on the absolute ragged edge.
So Grim, you know, oh, who's that? Stop.
It's a man.
Is that Towley?
Towley!
Towley spun.
No way.
No fucking way. So Vermans gets promoted to 2nd place,
Jesus.
and
He is human.
Grim goes into the podium position.
There's proof. Now this
Soldier
means
Jan
this
though
now
is
this
not far
is
behind, which
interesting.
means for 6 seconds Jan could take the podium at the end of the
So
race.
The gap's
Let's
5.5.
see.
The gap's 5.5.
Oh my goodness. Has to pull it out. Let's see if Grim's got any more penalties to his name.
Oh, goodness me.
Nope, nothing so far.
He just has to
Still
push
to
it. Grim, this no, you may see Grim. Now this Grim is in borderline danger mode here, Senna, I believe, of really wrecking his car here at the moment. You know, when you go around Baku, you lose the fear factor. That's, you know, we mentioned it at the start, didn't we, about the fear factor. It's stuff like the fear factor, but then you've got to give the track some respect as well. Fear and respect
Yeah.
are two very similar things.
Yeah.
But with the
You think about it in real life terms.
yeah.
The forces you're dealing with, you know, that's what, usually 4.5, 5 Gs under braking, most corners, you know, think about it physically. It's tough. If you've got a wheel, you know, like I know Keho and some other people do use wheels, you know, it's physical as hell, you know, doing that for a long period of time.
Obviously with the force feedback, isn't it? Especially depending on obviously which wheel you
Right.
get. I know the Thrustmaster TMX, I believe it is, isn't it? With the kind of force
Yeah,
feedback.
I mean, obviously,
there's no
you force
injuries
it, like,
have been
real
caused
life.
by that.
There's no neck injuries involved in this, the making of this. No one was harmed.
Unless you count me using a pad and then sitting slumped for 3 hours and then just fucking doing chances at Saturday.
We don't need red
I
tape.
hope,
We don't
mate,
want
I really, really hope that when I speak to the people tomorrow that I get given all clear to do stuff, you know what I mean? If I'm not, I'm going to be fuming. I've got 2 podiums in a row, mate, you know what I mean? I want to keep this momentum going, but that's enough about me. I'm not involved in this championship, I'm just a fucking ugly voice commentator over it. If you don't like my voice, don't look at my face. It'll be a double whammy. Right, we've got Grim now catching, Venom's here. And
Double
I
Dutch,
to say, Ben has absolutely took the fuck off from these guys. Unbelievable.
He's commanded this race from the beginning. I told you that he would come through with the tyre strategy.
He got Jan.
Soft at the beginning.
That was a key for him.
And that's what he did.
If he didn't get Jan, then it would have been a very, very different commentary we'd be having right now. But he did. And we're rolling. The only problem we're going to have now is seeing stuff like punctures. And by the way, Towley had to pit. He's currently down in 6th position. Towley, I never thought I'd ever say this, Senna.
So it's 5 seconds now the gap to Grim and Jan.
Senna, Towley's been lapped. Oh my goodness. Are we in the same reality?
It's not always for the right reasons. He spun.
Towley spun, is it?
He's obviously had a few problems since
Hopefully
then. You can have a perfect race right up until the last few laps where sometimes it just doesn't come together for the last bit. It's a strange one.
5 seconds exactly the gap between Grim and Jan.
Exactly.
I think here Grim's going to have to overtake Vemmans. I do.
It's going to need to happen.
He has to get Vemmans.
Obviously the benefit of that DRS.
Will Vemmans let Grim through? Mellish is watching the stream.
I don't think
Thank
so.
you, Mellish.
It's for 2nd place.
I know, that's what
No
I mean.
way.
I mean, obviously, does
It's
Vemmans
podium
know
places.
that Grim has penalties as well? I mean, you know, obviously, we've had
Either way,
situations before, Senna, me and you, haven't we? If you remember Britain and Tuesday, where you had a penalty and I didn't. I just in the end said, "Go on, mate, through you go," and took the risk and just. I got you by about a 10th of a second in the end on the line, but you know that's the risk that you take. Is my point that we're bringing up here. If you do
I mean,
sort of
same with Jack in China. You know, if I had that bloody place drop for a corner cut, cough. Anyway,
man. Hey, we spoke about that.
You know,
you know
in
what I mean?
China, you know, think about it. You know, Jack was this close to taking that away from me, just through time penalties alone. You know, and just at the end of the race, you don't realise how much has happened. So you're asking everyone around you, "Have you got penalties?" "Damn it, go on, have you got penalties?" And you're just trying to get every single bit of information you can towards the end of the race.
I believe we have got a couple of race bans to hand out, of course. In fact, do you know what, actually? Tower has done the right thing, hasn't he, Senna, if you think about it? He left the lobby in Canada, so he wouldn't be able to race this anyway. So, in fairness, no, good move by Tower there, in fairness, because he's abided by the rules of... I was trying to work out in my head of ESR, hasn't he? Obviously, with the race ban, etc. If you leave the lobby as a rage quit standard, you will, of course, get a race ban. That's just the way. And he did. Obviously, Hemp, we know, did leave the lobby, and that's why Hemp isn't here, of course. He may have proof, he may not, but the guys, I've got to respect every driver here, man. They've had great races. We've got a couple of things to look at, haven't we?
They might have disconnected. I mean, Hemp's usually here
Hemp
from
definitely
start
did
to
disconnect.
finish.
He definitely disconnected Hemp. It's just whether... The thing is, we do ask for proof. Forgive us for almost sound like fucking Hitlers here, guys, you know what I mean? We just had a lot of problems. As Senna will know, of course. I know you've had the Red Bull Senna back in Austria, didn't you, last season, where you did leave. You know, it happens. It's, you know, I've done it from a trial race before. You know what I mean? It happens, basically. You get to
I had the same sort of luck as Swizz, you know, two fucking win
well,
stages, you know.
You, in Austria, mate, looking back on this, you know, while we watch Grim getting very close to the back of Emmons, by the way, you know, as you...
Yeah, it's happening.
It just descends, doesn't it, mate? That's what I'm trying to say. But no, just want to give a shout out to them too as well. Thank you for abiding by the rules. I actually went to invite them back, so I'm a dick. Right, but we got Vemmans and Grim, the battle for second. We called this, mate. And where's Jan? Oh, there he is. He is currently 5.2 seconds behind Grim. We called it, Senna.
This
Grim has
DRS
to
will
make
help
this
him.
move count. Grim has to make this
It
count.
needs to happen now.
He's got to do it.
And he can't
Side
get
by
bogged
side
down
with
with racing
Vemmans.
Vemmans, otherwise that third place is gone.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt, he cannot get
He
bogged
has
down.
to use
And
this
Venoms will
second-
not give up, it's just for
This is
second
it.
place.
Second DRS.
So
The second DRS
Venoms now
has to leave him.
decides whether Grim gets on the podium. If he decides to hassle him, then it's going to be slowing him down, and Jan obviously in clean air.
Let's see what he does.
It's Jan in the background.
Grim has to just keep pushing all the way to the line here. He's got no choice. He doesn't know about Jan's penalties. I don't...
Now he's got the pressure of Venom's behind him.
That's what I mean. You've got
I'll say from personal experience, you know, that pressure can get to you. You know, Venom's is there, he is ready to take advantage of his mistakes. And the Grim makes any. Venom's
it's
will
one
come
of them
through.
things, Senna, isn't it? You know, like with the markers. You know, obviously we keep the markers on. You know, the indicators, target indicators. They're the best thing this game has ever done. They're also the worst thing this game's ever done if you're the car in front. Because it gives you that sort of subconscious, doesn't it? There was a wing off there, by the way. Oh, Grim's at the wall! No way! He's at the wall!
Well,
No
Venom's
damage.
get a run at him down to the first turn, which will obviously bring Jan back into the game.
Let's have a look at 23.6.
29.0.
5.4 seconds. If Vemans goes for Grim,
Grim
gets him.
needs to do one in quick fashion. But as you can see, Vems is right there.
Vemans overtakes him here. Third is gone.
Oh, big hit in the wall there.
Oh,
Vems might get the slipstream right down into the braking zone.
Vemans should not be in this race. I have to admit, after that.
Vems with the DRS taking the outside.
Is he
Best
going to get
line
him?
as far as
Is
I'm
he going to get
concerned.
him? If he gets him, it's
Take the
over.
switch bar. No, he's going for the outside. Oh, he's done it. He's done it.
Vemans, great move, but
Through.
this now.
And Jan now. Yeah.
Oh, Grim is at the back of Vemans. Oh no. Oh, he's at the wall. It's over.
Yep, Grim's
lost his wing.
There. Yep.
Oh, Vemans. Grim just turned in
There's such a
too
chance
early
there,
for the
you
corner.
know, and it was, you know, Grim was taking the time back, you know, it was, that gap was opening again, and he will be absolutely pissed off with himself, maybe, you know.
It was Vemans. He made the move. I think Grim went to go down the inside, and I think he turned in about 10 metres too early and just kind of hit the wall. Obviously, you know, we never
That's a
know
tough one.
from his perspective, do we, of course, but it may have been different, but from obviously the streamer's perspective, it's
We never know
grim.
about Formula 1, you know, it's margins, tiny margins, millimetres, you know,
Now
inches.
we have
It's-
another issue here. Grim will need... I think Senna Grim has to stay out. Otherwise he'll lose 4th place to Wayne Hammer.
I don't think it's going to make much of a difference on this back straight though, and now he's close enough to...
The gap's
full
24
advantage of those
seconds
penalties.
between... 24 seconds between third and... Jan's at the wall!
And Jan
Jan's
hit the wall! Fuck! Oh my god, how's it going to happen? Please
He's
don't
lost
say
wing!
he's going
He's
to open
lost
that
his
gap
wing!
up.
He's got red wing!
No way! So now, Grim might have the glimmer of hope at the end of the tunnel.
Does he
If
stay
Jan
out?
doesn't keep it together on the last lap.
Do they all stay out?
Oh!
Grim's gone! No! Oh...
No! Oh no!
Drama in Baku! Whale
Oh
cock
my
straight!
god! Oh.
I don't know what to say.
It could not be getting more eventful towards the end of this.
Jesus
So,
Christ!
I was really hoping it would take it to the line, you know. But Jesus,
Oh,
they
he's
fought
gonna
hard.
be
You know, what
gutted.
can you say? Fucking hell.
Can I just point out mate, that Swizz will overtake... Well, obviously Swizz... Now, Grim Mace, this may be the first ever time that we may have a classification in this league. If Swizz is far enough behind Grim, Grim still may get 6th. I don't think he will though. Swizz is going slow. Oh my goodness me, has he got a puncture?
You've got to be kidding me.
Oscar, why is this car going slow?
Rear again, is it?
Swizz
Can't
has run
see
out of
it.
fuel. Swizz has run out of fuel.
No. Oh my goodness, he has.
With a lap to go. Ben's going to have to lap him or Swizz is going to be out. But we are now on board, by the way, here.
Christ, man, this is not all happening here.
On board
Oh,
with Ben, by the way. Remember, we're at the end of the race, so I might as well give him some coverage. Ben's had a faultless race.
Jan
It's
in
been all
third
about
place.
Ben. Jan did get third,
So-
but oh my goodness, we have now the Williams of Ben.
Well done to Vemans for fighting for that second place, by the way. He needed to do that.
Why is
that
Ben...
was-
Oh, Ben's... By the way, Ben repitted.
Yeah, yeah.
So Ben,
Must the only tyres had left, but that's
he's done the business.
obviously, yeah, it's done it.
Oh, don't crash off, please. I beg you not to crash. But Ben takes the win in
Double
Baku,
victory.
a double for
Well
Ben.
deserved.
And Vemans with a very, very well worked second from 12th on the grid, or 10th technically.
Well done.
Jan comes across the line and Swizz. Will Swizz
Well
get
done.
classified here?
Well done, Jan.
Jan, good third position. So we're
Second
speaking of
podium.
Ben and Jan
Was it
again.
second podium?
It certainly is, mate. Hammer
Yeah,
must
it's
be
well done.
absolutely... Hammer's out of fuel! Hammer's out of fuel on the line! Oh, Towley's too far behind.
Oh.
What drama!
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Margins, as we said.
Hammer
Absolute
just
margins.
misses out on his second podium. He won Russia, of course. But Hammer gets 4th position. Good drive for Wayne. We've obviously got... I'm going to have a look at the review and different incidents tomorrow, hopefully. We'll get people to let us know.
Oh man, that was just dramatic last couple of
streaming
laps.
when we got
wasn't it,
ESR events on, you fuck. But
Oh,
no, we've got
man.
Thowley. And who's that there? It doesn't matter who's that on the bottom.
Grim is away.
It's
Grim's
fine,
away.
mate. It's fine for Grim. Grim's absolutely fine, mate. Don't worry about it. Hold on.
Player.
Swizz doesn't make it round past Grim's car. Grim gets points. If Swizz gets past him, the drama's not over.
Oh.
So this is all about whether Swizz, who is running dangerously low to fumes,
Where is Grim? Where's his car?
it's
Behind,
around
yeah, he
the
has
S's,
overtaken
same
him, hasn't he?
place.
Yeah, he has.
No, he's not. He's still behind him. He's still 7th.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, it's heartbreaking. Honestly, he's had such bad luck. Like 2 punctures, wing changes, tyre changes.
2 wing changes for Grim as well, I was about to say.
Well, it's a real shame, I mean, because he's poised to do well there.
He had a podium. That was the battle. It was the end of the race battle, that, and it just went
Heated
away
up.
from him. Bearing in mind, next week we are Austria and Britain, which is going to be a hell of a Grand Prix. But, aye, hell of a week for us next week. I don't know who's going to be second commentator. If it's Senna, I'm going to bring you some more of this madness. Swizz doing his best. He's in 3rd gear at the moment. He's dropped down to 75, 76. If he goes past this point, Grim gets no points. He knows he's on TV.
Yeah, of course he does.
He's done him. Grim on nil plot. Oh, he's at the wall.
Oh, don't fuck it up.
Over that Swizz. Don't lose your points.
You get to the line.
Please don't lose your points here, bro.
Is your told.
Just don't. For God's sake, he's actually managed to get to 4th gear. I think that's probably an achievement when you got no fuel. But
It's the torque that's given him the speed.
well, it didn't say
Whatever's
whale
left
cock.
of
Well, the whale cock kind of helped him out a bit there. Moving on, we have then Swizz in 6th.
Hey.
And it's classified Grim. He's given Grim the points, look. He's getting 6 points. Could you, in a second, Senna, could you do a favour and just screenshot that for me, please? Cheers, bro. Swizz 19 seconds of penalties as well. Right, we need Ben, Vemans and Jan. So, happy days.
You never guess what, man.
Go on.
I've just been given pancakes. This night could not get any better.
Great bit of racing. Then you get the pancakes. Standard.
Fucking
I've just sent the party invites out, mate. Don't you worry about that one.
Oh,
With a
pancakes.
fantastic race win. There, that's good. What's happening, buddy? Just get
Double
everyone
victory,
else
my
in.
man. Well done.
Unbelievable. Get everyone else
Aye.
in. Then we're going to be rolling. Bit of a longer chat now, I think. You know what I mean? Bit of an interesting topic we're going to talk about on the podium as well. One of the best ends of races we've seen in this thing. It was unbelievable.
That was brilliant.
Right, so we've got
It was
all
all
3
happening, man.
of the guys here. You've all been on the podium before, so I will simply say, guys, get yourselves readied up, and then we will, of course, rolling with this. So I will get us started. Baku then, round 7. Forgive me, I've kept it round 7 this time, so we've got 2 round 7s on Twitch because I'm a dick. Moving on then, we currently have then double race winner. A bit of a longer chat this time then. Now that we're not kind of rushing through the second race, Ben. Congratulations, mate. Double race win, man. Talk us through it. How do you think it went?
Alright, I got off to a blinding start, managed to fucking pull my subs off 10 laps, I think it was. Came in for second stint on soft, and then I just noticed my gap were fucking pulling away, so I thought, fuck it, I'll mix it up and pit a few times.
About to say,
Fuel spliff
considering you
brakes.
were... yeah, I was about to say, is that why you pitted for the last one? But,
You know, I thought to myself at the beginning of the race, I thought you would come through with that tyre strategy. Obviously, you got the ability to drag tyres.
Yeah.
Fucking
I could have done one stop easily, like
I
Williams
thought you
did.
would do that.
it was an interesting one as well, how, you know, at the end, obviously past yourself, Ben, obviously, you know, thinking about your kind of almost mindset, wasn't it? How you were looking at thinking, this isn't for me on a Sunday night, and then you show up and change your form around in 2 races and pull up 2 commanding drives. It's just awesome. So congratulations, mate. Absolutely much love for that, man. Great win. Great night.
Mop.
Hashtag. Second position was Vemmans, mate. Not spoke to you this season, Vemmans. You've actually got a clean race there.
Controversial
So congratulations,
second.
buddy. There's a lot
I
of
didn't break
incidents that were
check room,
involved.
don't start this.
Well, no, I mean, we're not going to talk about that part initially. That's going to be brought forward later on. We've got a couple of little bits and bobs. Good driving though, mate. In your opinion then, mate, just let us know. Obviously, while we're here, let us know, honestly, how you thought the race went.
Demolition derby. Literally, I came into this race, his qualifying, and I was like, oh. Then I crashed into the wall because, you know. And then race just went, meh.
You get second, nah.
Thank you,
Kimmy. Bounce, yeah, thanks, cheers, Kimmy.
It's not a win, is it? You know, I ain't gonna win this season, so I'm still, you know.
Oh. Moving on. But no, Vemmans, good to actually get your season on track, mate. So fair play to you. Congratulations.
Oh, I'll end up in the shit weekend next week.
Yeah, Austria and Britain. I'll tell you what, considering that we've had 2 races tonight, there's been some quality. The end of this race, lads, was just filled with drama. You'll see why when you watch it. Jan, congratulations, mate. 3rd position.
Thank you.
You're now, I think, what is it, 4 podiums in a row? I mean, obviously we've not drawn the table up yet. Ben will be back into the fight now, but, you know, you're going to be, I'd almost say, one of the favourites, mate, to grab the crown here, Jan.
Well done, my friend.
Yeah, congratulations, man. Let us know, Jan, in your eyes. We've obviously got a longer interview here, so let us know how you think it went.
Very good qualifying, that of course. And race went good until the flat tire.
We've spotted it. We have spotted it.
Yeah, and then
bang to right.
so I thought, no, let's put mediums on and push very hard and hope for the best. And luckily Grim crashed in the end. I think lap 25.
And
So that
there's
put me back on podium.
an issue there with Grim's crash, however. It's the first time,
Yeah.
this is for kind of Ben and everyone else who watches it, Grim is actually going to be allocated his points. Because he officially, on the screenshot at the end, was classified as having 6 points.
Yep,
Even though the
I've
lobby
got that
was
screenshot.
left, the lobby was left, of course, the race had officially finished. So he will not get any form. And by the way, Hightower and Hemp both left the previous lobby, and we haven't got proof from either at the moment, so that technically has caused their, you know, race ban. So that's just to let you know. But obviously, guys, that has been Baku. Senna, might as well ask, mate, do you have any questions for the podium, guys?
No, it was good. I enjoyed it. The racing all round.
Possibly the best night of racing we've had in performance. It was just absolutely mental.
Aye.
You were all a bunch of
Margins,
madheads.
absolute margins.
Unbelievable driving. I mean, Grim's crash. I mean, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but Jan, you'll see. We focused a lot on that. It was very, very, very close. And Vemmans, of course, with Grim was almost a decisive factor. With, you know, at the end of the race, with the positions finished. So, Senna has been wonderful tonight, guys. You know, give me a hand. Chugging out this commentary, saving my ass, because otherwise you have to listen to me talking by myself for 3 hours, which you would probably rather fucking jump off a fucking bridge for. But cheers for that, Senna. But I am going to be back potentially Saturday, but definitely Sunday with a stream. Obviously, I'll update you guys midweek. That's how I'm kind of going with everything. But no, moving on, guys, we have twitch.tv/Mustafa Shag. That is where Tuesday's race is going down. majority of us in here will be racing that. From Senna and myself, this has been ESR Sunday Night Delight. Take it easy, all the best, much love, and we'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye for now.